welcome to the Smart Life Club. This is Coffee Break with Vickie Helm. I'm so glad you've joined us today. Today is going to be a really great show, and I'm so glad you're with us. I have such a amazing time yesterday on the show talking with people and learning about the future of me wanting to travel and things like that I've learned from people. Thanks for boarding on, everybody. Glad to see you. Thank you for being here. Somebody give me a sound check and say, yes, we can hear you okay. And I'm going to just continue talking. Today, hey, everybody, so glad you're coming on. Thank you. Hi, Karen. How are you? Good to see you. And how's it sound? Is it good? Yes? You guys let me know in the chat box. Glad you're jumping on. Today, I have something really important I want to share, and I'm really excited to share it. Thank you. And so what I want to be able to do is today I want to be able to talk to you about what it is that is a important part of growing more success. Wherever that success comes from. And we have to look at the foundations of success. We always say the foundations of our success are our actions. And I'm not quite sure that that's true. What I want to be able to do today is explore with you on this coffee break, what are the foundations of success? Now, I think action is important. Action is very important. But the truth about success and prosperity and everything else you want in your life comes from the fact that you have a certain concept about yourself. It's about the belief in what you think is possible in your life. That concept is what makes up your whole life. It makes up who you are in this moment. It makes up what you get, what you're willing to tolerate and not tolerate. The concept of yourself is the doorway to all kinds of things, all kinds of change, all kinds of prosperity. It is the doorway for you to have the transformation you're seeking. Now, at the end of that, we have to evaluate what is our current concept about ourselves. What is it that we fundamentally believe about ourselves? Because that's the thing that changes. What we fundamentally believe about ourselves. Now, a lot of the concept of who we think we are was developed in childhood. Somebody told us we're smart and we believe it. Somebody told us we're athletic and we believe it. Somebody told us we're stupid and we believe it. Whatever it is that we were told, hey Kelsey, good to see you on board. Whatever it is that you were told, that's the concept you live by. And most people do not challenge the concept of who they think they are ever. That never happens. They just believe that they are this core personality. And fundamentally, if you want more success, the actions you take are going to be relegated to the permanent concept or the concept you have of yourself. Now, here's the good news. The concept you have of yourself is always transformable. You can always transform the concept of yourself. The second you believe something different about yourself, your life shifts and changes. Whether you believe something more negative about yourself or you believe something more empowering about yourself. Now, that means what you believe is either going to impair your life or empower your life. Now, hear that again. What you believe about you is either going to impair your life or empower your life. Now, if you want to have more success, more prosperity, more of everything that you want, the key thing is that the concept of yourself is the gateway into having that. So, maybe you don't believe you're smart enough or good enough or whatever, and you go to a tech school. And maybe you get an AA, or you go to college and you get a BA. That's a form of challenging the concept of yourself. Suddenly you have more belief. Well, I can do this. I'm smarter than I thought. I got this done. And suddenly you exchange a belief for another belief. That's all that happens. You exchange the belief that is, I'm not smart enough to go to college, to I am smart enough to go to college and succeed. Once that exchange happens, The concept of yourself has fundamentally changed. This is how we step out of our comfort zone, because your current concept of yourself, the current thing you believe about you, that's your comfort zone. That's your personality. When you challenge what you think of yourself and what you believe you are, what you believe you're capable of, you are now stepping out of your current comfort zone. You are stepping out into an area where you think, okay, I'm going to challenge the concept of me and what's possible. Now, I will tell you this. When you've tasted real success, when it has been in your bones and you have made real success, like something that is a quantum leap success, the belief in your ability to change grows. And when your belief in your ability to change grows, you start taking quantum leaps in success. These quantum leaps are what give you the life that you dream of. The greatest, most powerful people in the world challenge the concept of who they are, and they grow over time, not overnight. It's not instant. There are some things about the concept or personality that we believe in that we lock into ourselves and we say, this is just me, this is how I am. No, it's not. It's how you've chosen to take on you and the concept of you. Everything about you is fluid from the concept of you. Now, there are some things that aren't going to change about you. Here's the key things. I call these karmas. When you have karmas, you can't change the color of your eyes or how tall you are or where you were born. You can't change your birth date. You know you were born on this day. That doesn't change. Those are karmas that don't change. But the concept of yourself is changeable, flexible, movable, and it will provide you with the ability to transform any piece of your life. Now, Jack Canfield once said, he said, in order to succeed, you have to be 100% responsible for everything in your life. Every thought you think, every excuse you make, everything you do, every outcome you have to become 100% responsible for that. And that means you have to become 100% responsible for the concept you have of yourself, how you think about yourself. There is some part of you when you turn between 18 and 21 that has to say, okay, this happened to me, it sucked, but I am who I am because of my choices from now on. Now, the key thing is, what do you want to choose to be? What do you want to choose to become? What do you want to see yourself as? And in that way, you cannot blame anymore. If you blame anything or anyone else at that point, you can't have command of the concept of yourself. You can't have command of that. Now, in the concept of yourself, there's something that's really important. Change does not happen in your mind. Your mind likes things comfortable. It likes to be in control. It likes to know what's going to happen. It likes to live the same day, every day, every day, every day, every day. It likes the current beliefs of who you are because it then can control you. So where does change come from? No, it doesn't come from your heart. Your heart likes to feel. It likes to feel happy, mad, sad, or afraid. It likes drama. Your heart can deceive you. So where does change happen? Change happens in your soul. Your soul is the thing that transforms you or transforms any of the concepts about you. And today, when we're looking at success, and we want to have more of that, we want to have more of the life that we actually want, the way that you get that is to understand the mechanisms of you and how they operate, how they produce success for you, how they grow. This is living a smart life. A smart life is about having command of the outcomes you want to have based on the things you can control, based on the things that you can change, based on the concepts that you provide for yourself. Living a smart life isn't about having an easy life. It's about having a truthful, authentic life. And when we have a truthful and authentic life, the sky's the limit at that point. So when you look at yourself today and you say, what is the concept of me? I am not going to challenge you to ask you, what's the concept of you? I want to know, what's the visualization of who you want to become? What's the concept of you that you want to become? Do you want to have deeper relationships? Do you want to have more ease? Do you want to feel comfortable and more confident? Well, in those areas, the second you say, this is what I want to become, it's going to outline the concepts of yourself that you believe are true. If you want more confidence, there's part of you that must think you're not confident in something. If you want more success, there must be an area where you think you could use some more success. So when you visualize what it is that you actually want for yourself, you begin to step into a smart life, and you get a smart start on that. And today is hump day. It's Wednesday. It's the day that we are going to look at deeply, what are the things that cause and create success? And this for me is so important, because the more success people have, the more gentle the world becomes, the more kind the world becomes. And we get to be happier as a world. Part of the reason we have depression and unhappiness, and we are drugged up and drinked up and everything else, is because somehow we believe the concept of ourselves. The concept is just a play. It's just a story. It can shift on a dime. What you want to learn is how to shift the concept of yourself and take an action towards that, and then success is the outcome of that. So this has been today's Smart Life Club Coffee Break Show with Vickie Helm. I am thankful that you have joined me today, and all I want you to know is that if you want more success, it's there for the taking. Go grab it. Get a piece of the success you desire. Thanks for joining us today. Mwah! I will see you tomorrow at 10. All right. Bye-bye.